What's up, you guys? Welcome to Courtney. Is this episode 1?
This is officially episode
episode one because we kind of like did a test run last week, but we kind of like learning as we go. Like we're like aspiring podcasters here.
Yes.
So we did episode 00 like 0.5. I don't know, whatever. Math was not my, in college or high school or grammar school. So this is officially episode 1 of the Convo Podcast.
Yes, so
it's officially happening.
And y'all might still see clips from episode 000 because why not? We talked about some good stuff.
We did talk about some good stuff. And like, you're right. That footage should definitely see the light of day or hear the light of day at some point, right? So we have our girl Izzy here. Izzy Absolutely. Yeah. She's here from New York. So I really love this like connection of like Chicago and then like New York, because like we're spicy, but like New York girls are like extra spicy.
Yes, and they get us.
They get us.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
When I'm talking and a New York girl is near me and I'm saying something, they be like, no.
Exactly.
She not aggressive. That's just how we talk.
You know what? That's a good point, because we get aggressive. You and I especially, we get aggressive. And we're like literally the sweetest people in the world.
That's how I feel about New York people too. Like when people are like, oh, you from New York, so your personality probably. And I'm like, honestly, I feel like the sweetest people in the world, but we just need it to be like, what are you saying? Let's get to it. Don't be on no bullshit.
Exactly.
It's just direct.
You
and
know
if you
what?
don't like directness, then
Izzy, that's exactly the vibe when I first met you. Remember we met like through Jeremy. We met through Jeremy at El Tejano in North Hollywood. And so Kanisha and I met her and we were like, oh my God, she is like our kind of vibe. Because again, we get that aggressive, but like she came in like, what's the move? What we drinking? What's up? And we were like, yes.
Okay.
Where have you been this whole time?
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just get us.
They get us. Exactly. I love that. All right. So the convo is going to get a lot. You're going to get hot topics. You're going to get love life. I have a very small brewing love life right now.
Okay.
I don't want to jinx it yet though, but I just want to let everybody know that it's happening. Okay. Yeah. Things are happening.
Demi is so proactive in dating, y'all.
Yes.
Like I'm
trying. Round of applause for me.
Good. You do so good.
I try, Court, because I just don't want to be single forever. Like I feel like
nobody does.
Right? Like there has to be someone out there for all of us, and hopefully, Lord Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. How long has it been?
How's it been so far?
No, how long has it been?
Oh, how long has it been, girl? It's been like a couple weeks. But listen, let me tell you, I fall in love. Like it's literally love at first sight.
What's
like,
your sign?
My sign? A Scorpio.
Okay.
Well, duh, right? Like, Scorpios, we fall in love, like, on first sight. So, I mean, what else would you expect from me? But it's not with everybody, though. Like, I fall in love with those who are, who deserve my love. And I don't know. He's going to probably watch this episode. So now he knows.
No pressure.
Now he knows.
Don't watch this.
You know what? Hopefully this episode doesn't air for like another month.
Weeks,
you know what I mean? And then we'll actually be in love and like, hey.
And it's not weird. Like,
exactly.
Like, this girl's already ready to propose to me.
Exactly. Because turns out he loves me too. So by the time this airs, so we shall see. Ooh. All right, cool. So let's get into today. First things first, we want our listeners to know this podcast is going to take you on a lot of different ways, up and down. So we're going to always start out with what happened over the weekend. We got to get into Courtney's weekend because, listen, the girl's Instagram was popping over the weekend.
I wish I saw it.
You missed it.
I went to the beach.
You did
go to my beach party.
But let's not just act like you just went to like, the beach. You went to a whole beach party with like a see-through mesh joint that was happening.
Yes.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Your girl gets fly. Follow me on Instagram at Courtney Ivy. Okay. Outfits, makeup, that's me all day, right? Right? But I'm wrapping up my Gemini birthday tour this weekend, y'all. So this was, girl, I know something. I didn't realize I know that many Geminis.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So this was the 3rd Gemini birthday. Okay. And it was at Dockweiler Beach. That was my first time going.
Oh, really?
Love Dockweiler.
I love Dockweiler.
Yeah. So that was like the first beach bonfire I've been to. Okay. Like we're from Chicago, so it'd be cold. So
wait, New York doesn't have beaches, right?
Stop playing. Coney Island.
Coney Island.
We actually have a
couple
we have
of beaches too. We do have beaches, but I don't know how often we bonfiring at our beaches.
Exactly.
But
that's some real California shit.
It's super nice.
It's only Dockweiler that has a bonfire out here anyway.
Yes.
So it's super like. But go ahead.
Yeah, but it was fun. She had coordinated with Ebony Beach Club. Oh, so they were doing a thing, which this is my first time hearing about that. It's a bunch of like young black people together as a DJ there. Okay. Like they have food, drinks flowing. I don't think you're supposed to drink at the beach, so drinks weren't flowing.
Drinks definitely at the beach. It's a requirement.
Oh, okay. Well, it was drinks at the beach, right? But it was a good time. We stayed there all night. The weather, the weather by the beach is about 15 degrees cooler.
Always.
So if you do go, bring a jacket. It is warm in the day. We had a good ass time. I do recommend it. I would do it again.
And when I say a good ass time, I was honestly upset that I wasn't invited. But you know what? What I started doing, Izzy, now is like, you know what? People thought that I was working, so they didn't invite me. So I'd be like, all right,
Yeah.
But I still be wanting the invite though.
Yeah, no, for real. My personal way to get through the pain of missing that is that I didn't know your Instagram, so I didn't even know that was even happening. But
now you do.
Now I do.
Okay.
And I will definitely be at the next one. And it's so funny because you're talking about a Gemini bonfire. I threw a Taurus season bonfire in April at Doc Waller.
Wow.
And it was the move. And ever since that, a lot of people were like, I want to come back here every single month. Me too. Okay. So I'm glad it is still going. We need to make that like a...
Yeah.
I don't want to say maybe not a black society thing, but we need to do a...
But that's what Ebony
Zodiac
Beach Club was.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but you know what? They're a little bit younger. They're a little bit younger crowd. But that's okay because, young age is a mindset. No, young. How you feel is a mindset. So
we're not our age,
time.
we're our energy.
I like that.
Yes.
That.
So I am not driving to Doc Walder Beach unless it's like my best friend's birthday because it's super far out there. And again, it's cold at nighttime. I'm not the beach girl. Like
but
I'm just not the beach girl.
The bonfire makes up for all of it though. Yeah. Honestly, when you go out there with the drinks, you got your s'mores going, you got your drinks going, everybody's just like pits all over the place just lit up. It is definitely a vibe that none of the other beaches
you
will
will
give you.
Have to wash your wig, okay? It's gonna smell very smoky and fiery.
It's giving wig on fire.
It's giving.
It's giving.
So wash your wig.
Hair and makeup
after. Wash the wig after, right?
Right after, yeah, because you're gonna be smelling like a chimney. Izzy, what is Past the Bluntness?
Sis, I'm glad you asked.
Okay.
So Past the Bluntness is my YouTube talk series created in 2019.
Okay.
And is a comically uncensored talk series created to have blunt conversations about relatable topics and situations. And this weekend I had like this really, I call it epic tiringly because a lot of people came out. We had a good time. The drinks was flowing. I had a DJ at the pool. Ooh. Security didn't even come by, which I was
really?
Okay, curfew, not this year, loving it. But just being a host is a lot. Like, I'd rather come to the party, curate the vibes, bring my bottle, be like a part of the mixiness.
Yes.
But when you have to like give people the key to the bathroom, direct them in, oh, you lost, you can't find parking. I told you it's Koreatown. Yeah. Home of the parking wars.
Right.
Like Koreatown is legitimately home of the parking wars.
I've been, she lives where Cynthia lives.
Okay. Yes, we're actually neighbors.
It's the worst place to park. I think I was on the phone with you last time. Literally trying to find parking in that area is the most stressful thing ever. So I
like Koreatown because it's really central to everything. But if you live in a complex or you're trying to move to Koreatown and you do not have a place with a garage, you're a dummy.
Okay. You have to have a garage.
You have to have
I'm so bougie right now. I don't even like my car on the street. Like,
no, period.
I like to park in. I will gladly valet, gladly parking lot me. I don't even want to pay.
Parking lot me, hashtag.
Parking lot me, please, hashtag parking lot me. I do not want to be at a meter. It's giving, it's a hard no for me.
It's giving,
It's giving bougie.
Giving hard knock life.
Exactly. It's giving, I moved to Hollywood and like, you're not going to catch my car on the street.
Okay.
Unless I have to. Courtney,
I will pull up on a street. I'm going to pull up to whatever's close.
Okay.
No, honestly, I feel the same. I will look for parking on the street before I go in and spend money on it. Because half of the time it's like, for what?
You know what? I'm just like, sometimes I'll be riding dirty. You know what I'm saying? I probably shouldn't say that. But that happens. And so it's just like.
We don't know what car you drive.
We don't know what car. Exactly. They don't know what car. And so I have that PTSD of like, I'm going to park on the street. I'm going to come out. My car's going to be gone. And then it's going to be $1 million to get it out. So it's just a lot that goes through my head. So I just prefer.
You're paying for protection.
Exactly.
It's insurance.
Exactly. So I'd rather pay $20 and then I'm in a lot. Boom. All right, cool. So you guys had great weekends, both at the beach. I just was working.
To know about these dates.
No, you weren't.
Not slick.
What? We should move on to the next.
No. We should talk about these dates.
Okay, cool. So let me tell you about my weekend. So again, back to like being in love in 2 days. So I had a date that lasted for almost 5 days. Same person.
I thought you were being sarcastic because it was like that long.
We saw each other Friday and then he left on Saturday and he came back on Saturday night and then left on Sunday.
Did he spend the night with you with these long ass fucking?
No. Yes, he did. He did stay. But we're just dating for now, so nothing crazy happened. So Friday to Saturday, again Saturday to Sunday, and then he came back over Monday to Tuesday. So we almost had a date that was like five days long.
Where does he live?
He lives in Culver City. So
so he's making the trip.
He's making the trip. He made the trip.
Okay. And he did the trip every single time because he stayed with you a couple of days, right?
Yeah, we all were at the house. So like I never went to Culver City ever. So Yeah, he made the trip, y'all, and then went to work after. So, I mean, pretty much like it's official, right?
So he has a helicopter.
It's official.
It's official.
It's official.
Just let me know when the wedding is.
So I'll be there. Because you will be.
Okay.
Everybody
And
will.
we're going to have a bonfire.
And we're going to have a bonfire to celebrate.
Like an engagement
exactly.
bonfire.
Yes.
Set that up for me, okay? Make it a surprise.
Let's do it Independence Day, July 4th.
Let's do it. It's happening.
Why not in 2 weeks?
Well, you ruined the surprise for me. It's supposed to be a surprise, but that's okay.
Okay.
All right,
surprise
guys.
for him.
Surprise for him.
You're engaged.
Surprise. We're in love. We're getting married. You know what? There's actually a show that lets you like get married. Is it Married at First Sight?
Married at First
Sounds
Sight.
like it.
But no, it's another one that like guys, they plan the whole wedding and then like you get married on that day. Like they have
By the man planning it?
Yeah, the man plans it and then like
It sounds like a bad dream.
What? You
Yeah.
guys
Is that
don't
on
like
Zeus Network?
I would love that though.
Is that us? Okay.
I would love. We love Zeus. We love the creator of Zeus, but child. Okay. All right. Cool. So let's get into our segment of Black owned business. So for our new viewers, they need like a name. We need a name for like our crew of people. The convets, the convoers,
the conversationalists.
The conversationalists.
That's too long. That's not.
We're gonna figure.
It's giving very much so running for president.
Yes.
Type of hashtag.
We need like an army, like a Rihanna army. Like
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Let's brainstorm about that. But so to start off the show, after we give you what we did over the weekend, we're gonna talk about a Black owned business. We're gonna shout out a Black owned business, either one we saw on our For You page or like we personally tried, like something we are personally connected to. So Izzy, you actually brought this up. So I remember talking about this on my TV show, a Black owned company by the name of Soul Cap. So I don't know if you guys know, I actually used to be a swim like on a swim team. Like
Whoa.
Yeah. Like I was on a swim team. This was like before I lashes and my wigs.
I was
child.
like, what kind of caps he was using?
Okay, this was in grammar school. It's giving real like before.
It's giving barrettes.
Exactly. It's giving before I discovered like a lace front and like lashes and acrylics. But however, your girl can still swim. Just letting you know that. But so there's this company named Soul Cap. So they pretty much make swimming caps for Black girls with like thick hair, because we need, you can't put a swim cap over like this wig right now, and it still keep your hair dry. So they make it for the girls who have naturally like thick hairs, or like the girls with the wigs, like naturals. And so what happened is they were banned actually by
the racist.
Exactly, they were banned because they said that this swim cap doesn't fit the natural what is
shape of the head,
the natural shape of like your head,
which is some bullshit.
It's
because
crazy.
It's like, regardless if you have braids, locks, or a wig, everything is fitted for the head. So that's prejudice.
It's so prejudiced. Why would it matter if the cap? Because what am I holding? Am I holding like a superpower? Am I to help me go swim faster?
Exactly.
Like, what do you think?
It's made out of the same material that all swim caps are made out of.
Exactly. Yeah. So shout out to Soul Cap. They are making waves, and I'm sure people are still buying them. When this story became popular, I'm sure way more people started like buying. So I'm sure that I'm sure their coin is coming.
What is it? All publicity is good publicity.
Yes.
So yes, it definitely brought some attention to that brand. So we're here for it.
But I can say, I'm not getting in nobody's water. Like, you know what? When I go, even when we go out of the country, like Slight Flex,
I be my ass in that water.
I with your wig on,
because they put that fee into the Airbnbs and the hotels. So I'm gonna get in the water
with your wig on. Are you getting in the water with your wig on?
She can wrap it. She could do a little doobie, put some pins on it, and throw the cap on.
But I be having braids.
Oh, you have braids.
It's a vacation.
See, I go out of town with
wigs,
several wigs packed in my suitcase, and I can't go underwater because I come up. It's going to be giving cornrows, jailhouse, straight to the back.
Okay.
If I come out of the water without a wig, and like I look completely different without my wig on. So
I mean,
it's a scary sight.
It's a very decorative hat.
Listen, this wig does wonders for me. Let me tell you that. For us all. So I'm not trying to get in nobody's water unless I have braids, and then like braids is just child. So forehead on here, it's a lot. So I'm gonna just be like cute poolside, dipping my feet in the water with a cute little two-piece on.
Yeah,
and
it is a particular time when I'm fully submerged, but for the most part, I'll dip in the pool, dip out. If it's an Airbnb or somewhere clean, this, that, and the third. But I do get in the water.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to getting in the water because of this. Like, I used to be a little aquatic mommy when I was younger. And then when I got a little older, started doing perms and shit like that, I was like, that water is out.
Yeah.
But also, too, the swim caps, they never really used to keep Under the same issues why this company was created.
Yeah.
So after learning about it, I was like, this is probably going to be my summer. Nobody hold me to this because I'm grown. Mind your business.
Mind your business.
But this is the summer that I would like to learn how to swim.
Yeah.
Now that there's a product out here that I can actually like protect my hair, do my thing.
I love that.
You see,
back to my
black
mermaid.
people do swim.
We want to.
We just don't have time to be redoing our hair
Not
every
at all.
time we get in the water.
Exactly. That is so funny. Listen,
swim.
I can imagine myself right now thinking that I'm like Baywatch coming out of the water, and then the wig. Actually, this happened. We were
You
in
this wig, Demi.
No, I'm telling you.
I'm
Listen,
screaming.
I'm not even joking. We were in Colombia, and I was on the back of a jet ski.
Okay.
And so I had this cute ass hat on. I mean, this cute hat, like, oh, it was so cute. It was like the straw hat with the outside.
Time out. You were on a jet ski with a straw hat on?
It was vibes.
It's sounding already like Mission Impossible.
Exactly. But I had a braided wig on, right? I had a braided wig from Amazon. Shout out to Amazon. So I had a braided wig on, so it looked like box braids, right? And so the wig was giving everything. The hat was holding it all together. That's what it was.
With the elastic band, with the strap?
Listen, but let me tell you something. Once that wind hit, okay, it knocked everything back.
Yes.
My wig was, I literally had to tie my braids underneath here and hold on to my passenger. I'm literally, I could have died trying to keep my wig on because I didn't want to get off the jet
video
ski.
footage?
I know it's something. I know a shark got it, a starfish. Somebody got it.
The hat is gone, but I made it successfully back to land. But by the skin, I mean, I'm literally holding on to my wig like
That's
this.
how your hat should have been around your head. You should have had a strap on it.
Ooh, I should have.
That's what I'm thinking.
But I was trying to be cute. I was trying to be like, ooh, I'm jet skiing.
Gravity.
It's giving jet ski. And then next thing you know, it was about to be given like, ooh, okay, you know what? I'm going to just drown because I cannot face.
Literally, call it a day.
I cannot.
Be like, I had a good time. Leave me. Scatter my ashes, my bones.
What did Killmonger say? I'd rather die in the ocean with my ancestors. Go leave
No,
with your
seriously.
ancestors and come back without that wig.
Please.
I cannot.
Yeah.
Because I love it.
Killmonger said.
I would have definitely spoke at your funeral with pride because you died that way. Because there's no reason to come out.
Courtney.
Everybody would have understood.
So I low-key tried to like double around to like find the hat. The hat was gone. But I'm telling you, if that was my wig, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, just hopping off, leave me. I'll figure it out
with my ancestors.
I'm Little Mermaid.
Have the Marines come get you.
I'm Little Mermaid, one with the ocean now. I'm good. You feel me? Let everybody know back in America, I love y'all.
I understand.
Right.
This is
and
it
Colombia
for me.
is a really pretty place to be like.
Yeah. I understand.
At least it'll be beautiful. It'll be a beautiful,
a beautiful homegoing.
Okay, a beautiful homegoing. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's get into these hot topics. You guys are so funny. So let's get into these top topics because there's so much to uncover and unleash today. So the first thing I want to talk about, because Courtney, I really think that you love this story. So Steph Curry's parents, they sparked wife swapping rumors, right?
Yeah.
So what happened was Steph Curry's mom, Del Curry, which he is so daddy. If I was to ever like date a grandfather, it would be Del Curry's my type.
Okay.
Steph Curry's daddy. Okay.
Steph Curry's daddy, right. So Steph Curry's mother, Sonia Curry, they broke up. They divorced. Right. So they both were seen out with random white people and everybody was like, yo, why do like Del Curry and Steph Curry's dates look like they were probably dating before? So the internet went like, looked it up. And it seems like, because, you know, they could have, I don't know, they could have like photoshopped, but it looked like that couple was once dating together, and then Del Curry.
They probably did. These white folks is freaky. When you have a lot of money, you get bored and you try to do extra shit.
I think they did.
No, I thought
wasn't it confirmed that they were like
they used to be married?
Yeah. It did say confirmed, but then also like there was some
what did
reports.
They say?
They said that it was confirmed, but then some people also said that like they could have just like photoshopped the photo. But I read
the parents spoke out against it.
They have not spoken out.
Oh, so then they did it. They're guilty.
But how would you feel? Guilty until proven innocent. Okay. But how would you feel your parents are one out with random white people, and then two out with some people that used to date?
Is Steph Curry not half white?
He is, yeah.
I mean, or his mom or something.
Yeah, he definitely have white. You keep saying it like he's like Dr. Umar's parents.
Not half, but aren't both parents biracial?
I think so.
Yeah.
So then,
it's crazy.
I just think that he's black.
Well, he's black, but I'm just saying, like, it's not surprising that they would date white people.
Did you not see the white parents with the white other parents?
You're right. Dang.
So that's not surprising.
I'm sorry, random white people. I'm so sorry.
What's surprising is if those two were married, and you know what I mean, and they just did a wife swap.
Yeah.
No, what's surprising is if they thought they were going to get away with that shit and nobody was going to say something.
That's what's weird.
Me, I don't. But to do that, like, you have to know that, okay, people are going to very quickly figure out that who I'm dating is used to be like it's messy.
I want to see them. I want to see both of them with like, because they're both beautiful people. I would have liked to see both of them with somebody like finer. Like both of their dates were just like, man, girl, why are you with him? And like, boy, why are you with her?
But
like,
that's what celebrities and Hollywood, whatever they do, they swap. This is nothing new.
Swingers,
So that's what I said. Giving big.
It's not swingers. Is that the same thing?
Give me.
It's not swinging. They do swap. They pass around. They stay within. That's just what they do.
Okay. No, that's she. Yeah, actually, the more that I'm listening to her say that, there is definitely a big culture on that. Okay, they're a little bit too old to be doing that, in my perspective.
No, this is why Demi probably said I like this story.
Yeah, I figured you would.
40, 50, 60, I'm gonna have me a. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have me a piece. If I'm not married,
no, for sure, go ahead and do that. But that's messy though.
Don't pack me up yet. Don't pack me up. If this still work, she gonna work. Okay. So don't pack me up.
Oh, that's right.
Don't be put no age. You know, she look good. She
should definitely be out doing her life.
Right, with like somebody like a Denzel Washington. Like
something that's not going to be a messy fucking story.
Idris Elba.
It doesn't have to be messy.
Yes.
Like, that's a choice. Messiness is a choice.
That's facts. That's true. All right, now speaking of messy, we have to stay here, right? So we're talking about Golden State Warriors. Klay Thompson, you know, he's on the Golden State Warriors. So there's this guy called Fake Klay. Fake Klay Thompson. So he's an impersonator. He's a YouTuber. And so pretty much he was able to bypass 5 layers of security at the Chase Center in San Francisco. And so he looks kind of like Klay Thompson a little bit.
Right.
So he's able to get past. And so now they're banning him. He spent $10,000 in tickets. So they're banning him forever because he was able to bypass 5 layers of security, get on the field, on the court. And he was low-key an NBA player for like 10 minutes.
Whose fault is that he was able to do that?
It's giving unemployment line for a lot of people.
For the security.
Exactly. Yeah, and so he's like speaking out on Twitter, and he's like, "Yo, I never said that I was Klay Thompson. I
want to see footage. I'm sure he had like some of that documented where he's like, okay, I'm walking through. Okay, next
you guys know
level.
what Klay Thompson looks like, right?
Yeah.
So
he never said he was Klay.
He says
just got Klay treatment.
Says that he never said that he looks like Klay Thompson. That's him. He looks kind of like Klay Thompson a little bit.
But he does.
But you have to look really quick. Like if you give it a quick look, like it's like, oh, that's Klay Thompson. Like,
but not for nothing, he's trying to be like. He's trying not to get in as much trouble as he probably can, because even though you're saying I didn't say I was trying to impersonate him, you definitely went through areas that your black ass was not supposed to be. So
is it illegal? Is that illegal?
I mean,
it's really not my fault. Like, honestly, if I dressed up like Nicki Minaj and I went to her concert and y'all got mad because I got on stage,
whose fault is that?
That's not my fault. That's not my fault. And I'm sure he's gonna get so many like endorsements and like other money as a result of this. But he bought $10,000 in tickets, and that's the part that I don't know. Why did you do that?
I didn't hear that part about
$10,000 tickets afford
that's
that.
What I don't know how many tickets he bought, but he spent $10,000 in tickets, and he's like, they're not gonna refund me. And it's like, why did you spend $10,000 in tickets?
Really?
Why not? That's how much the tickets cost.
What the fuck does he do for real?
You know what? This is the playoffs.
Yeah, that's how much tickets cost.
Yeah. For these
it probably was
games.
like 2 tickets, probably like $5,000.
But anyway, the whole fake Drake, fake Klay, fake 21 Savage.
Fake everybody. It's a thing.
It's a thing. So that's an investment, bro.
Yeah.
Like your 10K was an investment.
And this publicity
run.
Yes.
And I'm sure he knew that. Like you can't play dumb after the fact. You knew what you were doing. You know what I'm saying?
But it's still not his fault.
No, it's not his fault.
It's
security's fault. They get paid what they get paid. They go through their training, and y'all gotta not be sleep. So it's just him just walking just by himself with no other team members. That don't even sound like
it doesn't,
how they even move for real.
It does not sound right at all. It sounds like, what if someone was like behind all of this?
It sounds like he got a homie that works there and was like, bro, we can make it work.
True. And then I'm gonna get you this fire ass photo on the court.
Yep.
True.
And then boom, because he's been doing a lot of chat. Like he's been really chatty on like Twitter. And I'm just like, if you thought that you were gonna be in trouble, like why would you be online chatting?
Exactly.
Being a chatty baby.
And if you thought you were gonna be in trouble, why would you go through all of that you did?
Well, you know
bought
who
your tickets to sit down and enjoy. You could have sat down, love, and enjoyed.
Exactly. And took a photo from the stands. Like, but you wanted to be on the court.
Well, hey, go for it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Got his 15 minutes.
But y'all know who else is getting in trouble, right? Is Saucy Santana. We love Saucy Santana.
We love Saucy Santana here. This is Saucy Santana's Stan account over here.
Really? Did you see the old tweets that he put about?
I did see the buzz about that. So, like, my thing is, he made a point, and you put that story in the docket. I'm like, okay, let me look into it. He did make a point. He's saying, why do I gotta apologize to the internet?
Right.
Why am I making a public apology? But okay, so you didn't explain backstory yet. So he has a song called Booty Rockin', right? It samples Beyonce.
Yes.
Beyonce would have had to have cleared the sample, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, she doesn't do this often, but for someone like Saucy Santana, it's a big thing. It's a big move, boss move. But somebody, now Twitter makes it very easy. They can go to your profile, search. You know what I mean? So someone went and searched and found these old tweets about him talking about Blue. I personally never in my life would have, ever have, but that was the thing people did at the time, when she was, and this was what, 8 years ago?
Yes, it was in 2014. But listen, so one of the tweets says, "I'm sorry, but Northwest clears Blue Ivy, have several car seats blue." And it's like, but you were talking about a baby at the time, though.
Terrible thing to say.
Yeah, absolutely out of control. But as we all know, Saucy Santana's personality, he gets off on being like salacious. Like he needs to do out of control. Like that's his whole brand, is to be over the top.
But
so on Twitter is a platform where you say crazy shit to get more tweets and more exposure and all of that.
He also said he was broke and miserable at the time.
Misery does love company. We know that.
It was 8 years ago. Sometimes that makes a difference. Sometimes it doesn't.
It don't.
And the apology, like he said, would go to Beyonce or Blue Ivy. My thing is, you don't have to think kids are cute.
Right.
But putting it on public forums.
It's disrespectful.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a bit unnecessary.
Yes.
Because I don't think every kid is cute, and that's your opinion. But, you know what I'm saying? When you plan on being a star later on, some of these things backfire.
A lot of things backfire.
All of things backfire.
The internet loves to
Search.
Power pool.
Yes.
No, a power pool. Because the internet is not who needs to check him about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's not who.
So you think Beyonce was supposed to call him and say, "Oh, I saw these old tweets."
Beyonce didn't got no time for that.
Beyonce don't got no
Blue
time.
has more money than him now.
Oh, Blue
But
is.
guess who do? But guess who do? Whoever searched
Correct.
Blue on Twitter.
So does Saucy Santana owe Beyonce apology? Because he said he's suspended now for a tweet about Beyonce. So I don't know if
that's hilarious.
If he's suspended from Twitter or if Beyonce like blocked him or what. Like, but
does he owe Beyonce apology?
I think he does.
Yes.
Look at this tweet. Somebody said Beyonce with that MFN pregnancy glow, and Saucy Santana put, "She looked dry to me."
Oh.
He's just trying to get attention. Like that's
so? But this was 2014 though. Also,
this was 8 years ago.
But still.
People love to cancel. And it's like, how you gonna cancel somebody for saying something about somebody else? First of all, the person he's saying it about, that lady is a billionaire.
A billionaire.
Y'all are searching Blue Ivy and Santana's tweets.
But also at the same time, I feel like he could talk about anybody else, but the Hive does not play. You can't talk crazy about Beyonce.
You cannot. This is true.
A couple people you can't talk crazy about, or their Hive will come get you. Beyonce's fans will come get you. Rihanna's fans will come get you. Nicki Minaj's fans will come get you, and then Cardi B's fans, I feel like, I don't know.
They try.
The Bronx will come get you. Yeah. The Bronx.
Brooklyn, what are they called? Cardi B?
You just said the Bronx.
The Bronx is going to come get you.
Oh, Barty Gang.
Barty Gang.
That's theirs. Okay.
So you know what? You're from New York, actually.
Brooklyn.
Oh, excuse me. Correction.
No.
Correction.
I mean, they be claiming those boroughs.
Wait, why? Explain that to us, because we're from Chicago. So, again, we're from the South Side.
It's
South Side, East Side.
But if you say that I'm from Chicago, I'm not gonna be like South Side. Actually, like she was like, no, make that correction.
Hell
I'm from
no,
Brooklyn.
because if you think I'm from the West Side,
right.
we got problems.
I was about to say, y'all definitely hold y'all sides down.
Okay.
It's just not like to the same levels, I guess, like boroughs would be, because that's really important. And honestly, like each borough has their own little culture. They got their own little vibe. They got their own little style.
Accent.
And we have our own little beefs. The accents kind of sound similar, but I would say like Brooklyn girl, like all New York City.
So you're
girls,
from Brooklyn?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay.
So we sound like the same, but more of sweet. I feel like Uptown, which is Harlem and the Bronx, it's
Give
like
us the different
same,
accents.
but it's heavier. I really can't do nobody else but me.
Okay.
But like like Cardi's voice, I don't sound like Cardi, but we have a New York accent.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
So where's Cardi from?
Bronx.
That's what I'm saying. I could tell when somebody from Bronx.
Yes. It's like.
Yeah.
So the Bronx is a little more.
It sounds like a rifle going off.
Okay.
Or, machine gun.
And Brooklyn sounds like what?
It's more like a small little pocket pistol.
Okay.
You know?
Little softer.
Like bing,
okay.
Boom, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And then Queens is like probably the least flavorful.
Okay.
Shout out to Queens. I don't need nobody coming after
Where
me
do the white people live in New York?
Shit, Brooklyn now.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Heard, Brooklyn.
They taking over everywhere. But
Harlem.
But historically, Manhattan was their island.
Yeah,
was their place of fame.
And so now it's kind of like gentrified everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. So we didn't tell you, when did you move to LA? Like, because I don't
4 years ago.
4 years. Mm-hmm. Okay. What made you move out?
Doing production, being a producer. So before this, I was a teacher in Atlanta for 5 years.
A teacher?
Yes, I taught high school, I taught science.
Okay.
Yeah, girl.
Wait, science? You know what? That's my least favorite subject.
Really?
Is science.
I like biology though. What about biology? You like biology?
No, I don't like science and math. I am like
skipping class.
I love a good career switch up.
I love that.
I'm all for that.
Know, like I like to have a master's in adult and higher education.
You have a what?
A master's.
A master's
adult
degree?
higher
and
education?
I'm a makeup artist.
It be like that sometimes.
Wait, you have a master's degree?
I have a master's.
My mind is blown. I did not know you had a
master's is different. Bachelor's is like, I'm trying to get it how I live. Master's is like, I am serious. This is my long-term.
Yeah, and I
dream.
thought I wanted to go into adult education.
Oh my God.
Adult education is lit though.
And what is that? What would you do with that
University
degree?
level. I had my emphasis on student affairs.
Okay.
So it would be more so administration.
Girl,
teaching, yes.
Why am I just now finding out that you have a master's degree?
Because I don't work in adult higher education.
I'm about to start telling people, like, my friend is really smart. She has a master's degree. Like, that is
that's lit.
That's hot. That's a high,
thank y'all.
Yeah, master's is real big.
It was just like a surprising fun fact.
Yes. I'm trying to find out what fun fact do I have. Listen. When I graduated from college, I ran from school. I never wanted to see another textbook. I went to arts college because like I don't test well.
Shout out Columbia.
Shout out to Columbia College Chicago. I don't test well. So like learning science and math, it just doesn't retain. Like I look up and I'm just like, oh, I can't think of
You
the
didn't
right
have
one.
good teachers.
Ooh.
I feel like that's the thing. Really, you have to be a good teacher because like teaching high school, them kids spend 9, 10, 11, 12 years of just sitting on their ass, just getting passed along, especially the kind of schools that I taught out. Shout out to Lithonia, shout out to Martin Luther King, junior high school.
Shout them all out.
But then when you meet a teacher, it's like, okay, I'm trying to like meet you where you at and make this textbook shit that you need to test well for, relatable and make it matter and make it fun. You want to like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that. You know what? I like that we're talking about like school and like learning because Lizzo, right? So Lizzo, she released a song called Girls. And I love me some Lizzo, first of all. Front, back, side to side. Love me some Lizzo. But the reason why I brought this up is because like she had to rechange one of the words. She put the word spaz in one of her songs. And you know what's so crazy? I didn't even know. I didn't think that it was going to be a big deal. I'm sure she didn't think it was a big deal.
No.
It's still not a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
Okay.
I mean, no. I mean that respectfully, not for the reasons of why it got like flagged. But what I was saying when I was thinking about it, I'm like, spaz is a cultural term. I use spaz all the time. And it was out way before this song, way before Lizzo was this international superstar. And it's like, okay, Lizzo, that's beautiful. I think it's really dope that she went back and she cares about her fans so much and how they perceive her music and everything, that she went and tweaked it. But are you about to do that for the rest of your life though? Because somebody's always going to feel some kind of way about everything unless she starts fucking making lullaby music.
Here's the thing. There has been. I try to be very mindful. You know me. You know I try to be. I wouldn't say 100% politically correct, but I am very mindful of different groups outside of my own. You know I try to be, just because we are a triple threat. You know, a triple minority or whatever. So we got a lot of places we got to answer to. That's not my group. Right? There's words that I have taken out of my language, my vocabulary. I do not use the R word. I do not use the F word.
Okay.
And neither of those words apply to me.
Okay.
Right? So, and I am also an able-bodied person. You know, we don't know what it's like. Don't have a clue what it's like to be differently abled or whatever. So if they saying that's their word, then that's their word.
I never heard of it to be their word though.
But I haven't either. But that's the thing about learning. I grew up saying the R word. You know, speaking of differently learned people. Yeah. I grew up saying it. But you know how easy it was for me to remove one word from my vocabulary? Yeah. And I, up until Lizzo, I would have used that. I mean, I wouldn't say I used it. That's probably not something I use often, but I would have said that word. Yeah. But sometimes you learn, people show you, and you just pivot. You know, especially when it's something like there's trillions of words in a dictionary. Trillions of words. Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If it's one word, like, you know, I'm smart enough to use others. Yeah. If it's gonna offend somebody.
You know what? Because I feel like once if one or two more people are offended by something, you need to make change. Like I get it that it's kind of like even for you, Izzy, it's kind of like I never knew that this was like, you know, that community's word that made them that made this a derogatory language. But also if this community felt like it was disrespectful, then you need to change it. Just like with Dave Chappelle, because I feel like with Dave Chappelle disrespecting the trans community, if the trans community was upset about what Dave Chappelle said, then Dave Chappelle needs to just change what he was saying and apologize. Because I don't feel like you can just go around, because I feel like a lot of people feel like you can just go around being like, well, I don't care if I disrespected
I've
you.
been saying it.
Right. If you disrespect a group of people, 3 more people, then you were disrespectful. Like, that's how I feel.
Right. And here's the thing about Lizzo, Dave Chappelle, even Kendrick Lamar came under fire for his Auntie Diary song, right? I get the message or whatever. I do not use that word. I get the message. What
was the word for Kendrick Lamar?
The F slur.
Okay.
So a lot of people in that community.
He said it?
A lot.
Ooh.
A lot. And I think the message could have got across the same way without saying it.
Word, yeah.
But the thing about art, and I shouldn't have to answer for my art, is when you put out your art for consumption, you can't sell to millions of people and not answer to a whole group or a whole demographic that's buying your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what, and Lizzo is an international pop star. So this is why someone like Lizzo may do it and maybe DDG may not do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, you do have to answer sometimes.
You do.
You may think twice before you change your vocabulary, but when you put your art out, you can't say anything and everything if you need people to purchase it.
Yeah. You know what? Just a real story here is that Courtney and I were not friends for like 3 months because I'm not going to tell them what we got into it about because I've since grown since that situation.
It was not 3 months.
We didn't talk for like 2 months.
Okay.
We didn't talk for
was
a
this
little
2022 type shit?
This was like 2020. 2020.
Okay.
It was like 2020.
So we had a lot of time to bounce back.
We were super.
I'm like, y'all are doing a great job.
I know,
just
like pretending.
It was more so I'm not talking to her. I ain't talking to her.
Exactly.
But it wasn't anything we did to each other, nothing like that.
Okay, so let me tell you what happened. So
we all want to know.
So I can't tell you what it was about because I'm honestly the person that I am now. I'm ashamed that I was standing on ceremony about that. I'll tell you off air, girl. It's crazy. It's a mess. But so I was standing on ceremony about a certain person, and you know, I don't even want to say it, but I was standing on ceremony about a certain person because I felt like, you know, the world was tripping and like you gotta help me explain it, Courtney, without saying it. Like I felt like how I felt about something.
And you also have a different cultural, you know, like connection to it.
To the situation, a different cultural connection. Thank you. So, but Courtney,
I want to know so bad.
I'm going to tell you off air. I can't tell you for the camera.
Or just tell like the principle, like what was the major
I'm about to get to you.
principle?
So Courtney technically has the same cultural background as me for this particular situation.
Okay.
And so, but she felt differently than I did. Okay. But she felt like how millions of people felt, and I was kind of like, I was tweaking. To be honest with you, I was really tweaking about standing on ceremony. So she got me together, called me and was just like, I don't even know if I can really be friends with you because that's how Courtney is. Like if she's like, it's only a few things that you are like super duper duper.
Yeah.
Like this is a non-negotiable for me. And so this was one of those things that she was just like, look, I don't really know if I can be friends with you if this is how you feel about this. And I was like, dang, that's really crazy that you would be willing to risk our friendship because you feel so passionately about it. But honestly, that 2-3 months, because I miss my friend so much, it really made me think like, yo, like I'm tweaking, I'm bugging out. And then we of course like got back together and I was like, I apologize, like, yo, I shouldn't have like had that viewpoint on it. But the point is that I was standing on ceremony about something and her and even other people were offended that I felt this way. And so that forced me to change my thinking because people were offended by my thought process.
And people that you cared about, more importantly.
Exactly.
Yeah, and sometimes it comes from that place. You know, you might not see something right away just because it's like, damn, I've been using this word.
Right.
But if you had someone, you know, I always say that if you had someone who say auntie or sister, like, man, that does hurt my feelings, you would change your thinking, you know? And sometimes we do come from a very selfish place, but it's learning. You know, you got to understand there was words that were okay to say in the 1940s. That's not okay to say in 2022. So, and then in 2042, it's going to be something I'm gonna like, dang, I said anklet, you know, my whole life. Now I can't say anklet no more.
No, take it away.
Canceling anklet?
See, that's the only thing, like, I'll put a caveat because I don't want to come off like I'm the just irrational, unemotional type individual.
We don't
but it's like, okay, but like, I'm just always a little bit concerned about like, okay, so if what's next that you're going to have to go back and revise? Because it's like, people can always sit and micromanage something, but of course, like if it offends 3 or more people or collective, you need to take a look at that if you care that much, if you care about those people. But it's like, goodness gracious, it's like life is going to become one big ass constant revision of a draft. Like
that's
once
life,
you thought you did it, and it's like,
you know,
but life has been since the start of life a constant revision. We're not going to be in the same place. But I do get what you're saying. Right now in today's climate, and it can be overwhelming. Like you know, you got to give people a time chance to like. Well, let me look. Let me think about this. You know, it's okay to challenge something. You don't always have to receive and be like, oh, they said don't use it. Okay, you know, it's okay to challenge and question things, and that's what we got to give people grace to do.
I was just going to say that word, but I saw the G coming out, so I'll let you handle it. Grace.
That's my favorite word of this year. It's like, I need grace. I really want people to be understanding, like, I have a lot going on. Please give me some grace. Like, if I'm like, not whatever, that is my favorite word to say is like, I need grace. Yeah. But, you know, while we're talking about like, in the same realm of people being offended, like there's a story about Meta. You know, Meta is the umbrella company for WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram. And so it's a lot that goes on Instagram and Facebook. I don't even see my friends' pages, but some kind of way ads come up on social media. So there's this family that's suing Meta right now because they feel like their daughter's eating disorder was a result of the perfect bodies and all the people on Instagram like pushing down these perfect bodies on social media. And so she was younger at the time. I forgot her exact age, but I feel like that's me. Like, I feel like I see Kim Kardashian's super skinny. She lost 16 pounds to fit in that Marilyn Monroe dress. And so she is like this tiny. And so I always see Kim Kardashian and it makes me want to like lose weight. But do you guys know? You guys don't?
Fuck no.
Okay.
I don't, like, I look at people as like, okay, cool, maybe inspiration or maybe more like, okay, cool. But to be like, okay, because you're doing this, then I feel like that's a personal reflection to me. When you don't know me, I don't know you, and what you eat don't make me shit. Stop.
Here's the thing. You are a completely healthy thinking person. That is great. Do I think they could sue Meta for? Do I think they have good grounds? No,
you don't.
Do I think social media is like I said earlier, are you consuming it? Yes, you're consuming. It's, you know what I mean? If we saw that Netflix documentary where they talked about how social media, basically we're users of it, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's why not everybody knows or have the wherewithal to kind of purge bad stuff. And so it could be the reason, but are they responsible? No, because you're your own person. You know what I mean?
And on top of that, like, parenting has always been a struggle between, like, finding influence with your child in the world since the beginning of time. Now, of course, where we are right now, it's more challenging than it's ever been because of social media, internet, and et cetera, et cetera. But I feel like parents today, like, you can't rest on your laurels of how parenting was before. Like, you have to be a lot more involved. You have to be more of an advocate for what your child needs to see, because if you're just like as a former teacher, now I'm about to get in my bag.
I forgot you, so you...
So when I see, like, kids out and the parents are, like, at the grocery store and the child is, like, having a moment or need attention, and instead of the parent giving their child attention or speaking to their kid, or they're like, his iPad. You're throwing your child to technology. You're throwing your child to something else. So then when they grow up to become addicted to feeling some type of sense of completion, are you mad?
Why do I feel like that's going to be me as a mom? I'm so afraid.
I don't even want technology with my kids.
Okay.
And I don't have kids yet. And people are always like, well, that's going to be really difficult because in the world, I don't give a fuck. Because I seen as a teacher, like, quick story, when I first started teaching, I taught elementary school, worst year of my life. I was like, I can't stand little kids, whatever, indifferent.
And that's K through 8.
K through 8, yes. And I taught special ed, so that's a whole nother level. So there was this kindergarten boy, he's about 4 or 5 years old, and he had to take, he was labeled special ed. Very bright boy, but he had some issues with his gross motor skills, so he had to take occupational therapy, and then we had to pair it up with language arts. I was his language arts special ed teacher. So when the boy came, he was like reading okay, but when it came down to holding a pencil, like his muscles in his hands were so underdeveloped that's why he had the disability. Not because he was born with a muscle issue. The reason why he had that issue in his arm and it was his gross motor skills weren't developed is because since he was as old as he could to pick up something. It was an iPad. Everything is touch, swipe, click.
Oh,
so now he's in school and he has to hold the pencil and his hand is weak. Now the child is diagnosed as special ed because he can't do a functional gross motor skill, which is
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Every day,
An everyday activity. And I'm like, that's really fucked up because this little black boy is labeled for some shit that could have been avoided if he wasn't so dialed into technology. But the parents, which a lot of parents are like, they're like, we're just using it as a tool so we could get a break, we could get a moment. And I get that. Kids are a lot. I don't have any, so I can't speak from like the perfect solution.
Right.
But balance, like it can't.
So is it Meta's fault that little boy can't write?
No,
it's
the parents because they use that tool for everything.
Now, not for nothing, Meta's fault. You look, I ain't saying they're the best company, you know what I'm saying? They do have their shady ways or whatever, but in this particular instance, it's not Meta's fault.
No.
Because if I'm addicted to a drug, you know what I'm saying, and I happen to see drugs on social media, that wouldn't be Meta's fault.
Right.
You know what? I'm really inspired by that story, Izzy, because I am afraid. I want to be a mom so bad, but I honestly feel like I do so much right now that I would need to cut my lifestyle like by 2/3.
Yeah.
Like I have no days off. My dog, I'd be like, ooh, thank God he loved me so much, because I'd be like in and out. He's at home right now, literally taking care of himself. Like he is fiending for himself. Good. I'm so happy that he's a great dog. He's figuring it out. Okay, I'll leave that food.
Shout out to all the good dogs.
He makes it work for the rest of the day until I get back. The point is that like I couldn't even imagine having a child right now, because like my child would need to be with his daddy, like, because I can't.
Yeah.
You know, or with an iPad, like you said.
Yeah,
and
which a lot of parents are like. And it's like now the kids are oh man, technology, children, brains, development. Like I could really like go crazy on that because I've seen it for so long up close.
Yeah.
Shit is dangerous. But for this particular kid, how old was the girl?
The girl was young. She was like either 15 or 18. I gotta make sure, but she was young.
So she's young enough or old enough for the parents to be like, that phone, that iPad,
Give me that.
Give it up.
Give me that.
A lot of parents be wanting to be friends.
Here's the other thing too.
Friend?
The girl made the Facebook or Instagram page before I'm sorry. So she was 11 years old. So she
lied about her birthday because Instagram, I know they definitely have measures that says you have to be a certain age. So she lied, got on there. Her parents weren't aware because the parents don't have any.
Break it down, Izzy. Break it down.
This is my profession.
Exactly.
So the parents clearly don't have any type of like insight, communication, any visibility into what this child is doing. And the child is doing sneaky shit. But that's what kids do. Yeah. Kids been sneaky since Jesus was on his planet.
You know what? The reason why I say that is that there was this story about a kid who brought like a Mike's Hard lemonade into school. Like a young kid brought like a Mike's Hard. And so everybody was just like, oh my God, I can't believe this kid brought it in there. I'm like, kids are bad. Like
that's what kids do.
But
learning is about pushing boundaries and trying to figure out what can you get away with. But that's literally
my point. Exactly. My point was like, no, kids are bad. And that kid knew that she was bringing.
Did he? Yes. Mike's Hard lemonade looked like lemonade to me.
Come on.
I'm pretty sure his parents was like, you can't drink that one. And he knew like, I don't know why I can't drink that one.
Oh, but
it's something about that one that I want to drink because
he probably was like, you know what? If I can't figure it out, my friends at school going to figure it out with me. That's a whole after school recess adventure.
I saw on TikTok this little girl. She had put her water in a Crown Royal bottle. Crown Royal
she
apple.
She put her water in a
Crown. And her uncle had just checked her book bag to see, and he was like, "You about to get your mom and dad in trouble." She was like, "It's water." She was like, "But you can't put it in an alcohol
Okay, I
bottle.
think that is an honest mistake.
It was. She was just trying to pack
put Crown Royal in an apple juice bottle.
She thought the bottle was cute.
Yeah, it is cute.
You know what I mean?
Y'all think an honest mistake?
She putting like water in a Crown Royal. Yeah, if she
putting
put
water in
juice,
a Crown Royal alcohol bottle.
She was just. It
was just a bottle. She thought it was a water bottle.
A glass.
But she put Crown Royal in an apple juice bottle. She's smart.
Listen. A Crown Royal, like I could understand if it was even like, you know, a bottle that's like a Crown Royal bottle. You have to have two hands. What is exciting about having a big ass glass bottle to drink your water?
Jugs. You know, when you're trying to drink 8 gallons a day, the two handers.
It looks fancy.
Come on, okay, whatever. So listen, while we're talking about kids, we got to talk about Nick Cannon, and we love Nick Cannon.
Lord,
listen. Let me tell you something. I have been the hugest Nick Cannon fan forever. Still am because Masked Singer is literally one of the greatest TV shows to ever be created. Really fun. But he is like almost at like 11, and 10 children. And like, I literally want to know exactly how you feel about this, Courtney, because we haven't talked about how do you feel? I do. So he made this, he did a commercial over the weekend introducing the vasectomy cocktail. So he was like joking around about like how much gin you go into it and like just joking around or whatever. But like, you low-key could use a vasectomy for real though.
No, I was excited when I saw this story because I thought that he was going to actually like try to take some type of accountability with his shoot 'em up bang bang, but it's all for jokes. And I'm like, great marketing and branding because it's going to get people talking.
Facts.
It's like, hello, what the fuck? But I'm like, Nick, you really need.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, at this point, it's not funny. It's
It's
scary.
it's scary. It's scary. It's almost
scary.
cringeworthy. Have you seen the video?
No, I didn't see the video.
I just feel like, I just wonder like, how would I feel if I was one of the pregnant women and then like three other women are pregnant at the same time?
Or Mariah Carey.
No, they're well aware. No, I'm Mariah Carey. I'm gonna fuck with this.
You Mariah Carey?
No. If I were Mariah Carey, I'm Mariah Carey.
Is all you want for Christmas?
Yeah.
Am I all you want for Christmas?
I'm all you want for Christmas.
Okay, I love that.
What my baby daddy
Exactly.
No, I'm just saying because she like to be a global superstar like Mariah Carey, and it's like she didn't have any previous kids besides Nick, correct? Okay, so now you finally have kids, you get married with Nick, and it's like, okay, cool, and then your baby daddy ends up being just this like
his little
it's embarrassing.
fizzle is not even lighting a shadow light next to her. It's not touching. It's not touching her.
What if the penis is so good?
It has to be.
That's not what it is.
It's a super soaker.
No,
literally,
it has to be.
That's not what it is. He's finding an army of these empty-headed bimbos.
That's
really. But I would double back on my baby daddy. I'm not even gonna lie. I would double back on my millionaire baby daddy, like for sure. If I get pregnant,
I don't want to be that rich and be a single mom and my baby daddy running around town like that's embarrassing.
I don't think they're embarrassed.
Okay.
You don't think Mariah, not the girls, but you think Mariah don't feel no kind of way at all?
She don't give a shit. She's Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey, do you feel any kind of way at all?
Comment and let us know. Because we know Mariah Carey.
Comment on this podcast in the comments.
In the comments. If you know Mariah Carey, if you're a butterfly gang member, I don't know what she calls
lamb, and I'm a lamb, and she don't give a fuck
lamb.
Is it? That's what she says. They're lambs.
Yeah.
You're
not
lamb?
butterflies.
Lamb, no.
Wait, her army is called lambs? Like a lamb chop?
When was that?
No, lamb.
Courtney, you make that up.
Courtney,
Why would I make it up if I'm a part of the lamb?
Why is it a lamb when she does butterflies?
It's lamb.
What is lamb for, though?
Isn't it lambs?
Tell us, is it lambs or butterfly gang?
Nobody knows. Who are you asking?
I never even heard Mariah say gang members say.
Listen, imagine asking our producer who's just like, girl,
look it up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Please, the lambs?
Yes.
Look it up because we need to figure out.
What are they called? Mariah Carey
Fans.
Stands.
Stands,
No,
yeah.
you have to be called.
She must have been a lamb after being done with Nick because she just wanted to just be quiet, docile, and be out
what
the way.
What sound does a lamb make? Do lambs?
They're quiet, docile, and they're out the way.
Docile.
Lamb.
You know what?
Lambly. Her
The Lambly?
The Lambly.
Boo. The Lambly?
The Lambly.
Let me see this.
Yes, I'm a lamb.
The Lambly is the
got a
name of
tattoo
Mariah
too?
Carey's
No.
fans or stands. The name is a combination of lamb and family, which means to be a group of Mariah fans or what she calls the fans. But why?
But why a lamb and not a butterfly?
I know.
I forgot.
They should be like the monarchs or whatever her favorite butterfly is.
Originating as a term of endearment, the term lamb would refer to as fans following the leader.
Her PR person sucked. That
Who
did not
created
catch. That is terrible.
That's awful.
I don't know, but
Anyway, you're part of the
Mariah,
lamb.
we're going to fix
And the
that.
beehive,
Come on the
yes.
show. We'll fix
Okay.
it for you.
yeah.
You know what's so crazy that you say Mariah Carey and Beyonce? I had to argue on one time on the radio who was the better singer and artist. Was it Beyonce or Mariah Carey?
I think I saw you do that one.
Yeah.
Wait. What's the argument?
Well, what is your answer though? Mariah Carey or Beyonce?
Pose the question again because you're saying singer or artist.
The better overall singer. The Lambly or the Beehive?
They don't even sing in the same type of like.
It's always going to be Beyonce though, right?
Currently to this day, June. What is
15.
it?
15, 7:53 p.m.
7:53 p.m.
Pacific Standard Time.
Beyonce will sing the draws off Mariah Carey.
And Beyonce will outperform the lambskin off of Mariah Carey.
What about Adele? Beyonce and Adele.
Let me tell you something. Somebody made a perfect point. Beyonce can sing Hello. right?
Hello?
Adele not singing Love on Top.
Ooh. She's not.
Adele not hitting. Adele not getting in each of them ranges.
She's not.
She not.
She's not.
Can Adele sing? Yes.
Adele can sing.
She can sing.
She's not about to sing Love on Top.
She's not about to do Coachella.
She's not going to change them keys.
She's not going to do Coachella.
She's not.
But we love Adele though. We love Adele. We love
Adele.
Mariah. But Beyonce, I just feel like it's always like, and people try to come for Beyonce. I don't understand why.
They don't have nothing better to do.
They hate themselves.
They have no.
They have nothing better to do.
Damn, what was Beyonce's on Netflix?
Homecoming.
Homecoming. I was like, when I feel like super unmotivated or from like, damn, I watch Homecoming and I am literally, because when I look at that credits, producer brain, and I see Beyonce's name on all of that.
Are you in the credits?
No, but next time, one day. When I see how much work she was involved in doing that and how it was like a documentary and a performance, and I love the journey with the full product, I'm like, this lady is so...
She's everything.
She's everything. And you have to respect a woman that's that driven and is still trying to have work, life, career, family balance.
Yeah. We got to give it up for her.
Yeah. Even though her personality...
Beyonce's personality?
Beyonce, I don't know.
No.
What do we say? Izzy, what's happening?
No. I mean, I stand for Beyonce, but I'm just saying.
But
like,
what?
Have you ever like heard Beyonce speak like uncannily?
But see,
she's so meek and mild. She is a artist.
So,
but as a person, she is a lamb. She should be the. Okay, no, I'm kidding. Okay.
So what fan group are you a part of? I'm a Barb, so I'm a Nicki Minaj fan.
I am like the worst person to ask that.
You don't follow anybody.
I don't be going that deep with people. I like who I like and I fuck with people, but I'm not about to sit there because you're not helping me do anything with my life directly.
Beyonce, you just said Beyonce inspires you.
No, Homecoming motivates me. I can already see it. I can already see it. Homecoming inspires me on so many levels, but I'm not like. If someone was Saucy Santana, for example, if he made I'm not about to jump on Twitter like, motherfucker.
Right. You don't have to. There's levels to it, but you could still be a part of the Beehive and not be like on the front lines, in Twitter. You could still be a part
I guess because when I see people become like, it's like a thin line between fan and fanatic. It's so thin. So I'd be like, I'm just going to play it cool and enjoy your music and enjoy what you give out to the world and...
because I'm on the front lines of the Barbs.
Do you follow her?
The Barbs of Nicki Minaj?
No, I was gonna say Beyonce.
Oh, Beyonce. No. I'm like, okay. I'm on like the 300 level of I'm on the 200 level of the Barbs. Like I'm sorry. No.
I was like, how many levels? No. How many fan levels?
So say it's 3 levels.
Yeah.
So like we're talking about an arena,
like
right?
an arena. Yeah.
I'm in the 200 level of Beyonce's fans. Okay. Nicki Minaj's fans. I'm floor seats.
Floor seat in the front.
I'm that.
You're with media.
Exactly. You know, you take that photo with your feet like on the
ground. You fighting in the comments?
Yeah. Oh no. I will. We can go at it.
What do you love about Nicki Minaj so much?
Everything.
Really?
I love Nicki Minaj. Inspires me so much. I feel like I am her son. I feel like she birthed me. I feel like she's my mother. My mother. She's just everything. Like she can rap. She writes her raps. She's one of the greatest female rappers. She can transcend from hip hop to pop. The girl has it, and she's competing.
You like when she goes pop?
I like everything. Listen, we can do boom, 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 boom. We can do super bass, and then we could do come on a cone. We could do old school. We could do pink print. Like the girl has, she has everything. I'm a full stan.
Okay,
Nicki Minaj Barb.
I don't want no smoke.
Exactly. Because we come for you, all right?
Okay.
All right, this was so much fun. I had a great time. I don't know about you guys. But let's get into, this is Courtney's new favorite part of the show.
Yeah, stream, watch, listen.
Stream, watch, listen. We need like a sounder that goes like, stream, watch, listen.
I know.
That's it. Boom.
Okay, we're going to, now it's time for stream, watch, listen.
Ooh, you know what? Mm-hmm. I meant to cue up this song I've been listening to. A friend of mine put me on this song. Dang it, but I don't want to.
What's it called?
It's called, okay, so, back in the day, there was this, no, I'm just kidding. Do you know who Bootsy Collins is?
Yeah.
You know what Bootsy Collins song? Okay, he has a song with Kali Uchis.
I love Kali Uchis.
I love Kali Uchis. Yeah. So, but the song came out in 2017. I'm just now hearing it. This song is amazing. If you're ever
but on I don't know how the audio
goes. That's the thing.
Because we're advanced enough that, like, if you would have let me know, I could totally, like, play it in here.
No, I meant to have it, like, queued up, but then I started listening to something else, so I forgot.
So now it's time for Izzy's part. She wanted to make sure that this was added in today. Izzy's favorite part of the segment called Meme of the Week.
The Meme of the Week. So the Meme of the Week reads, every day I ask myself, are people slow or do I just get irritated easily? Oh. LOL. And that's why it's the meme of the week, because I felt like this was going to be really relatable. Every week is going to be a super relatable meme.
That is
relatable. And when I saw this, I changed this out like 2 or 3 times. I don't know if you saw the doc. And I was like, this is going to be the one for the week, because I really feel like in today's culture, I'm always thinking like, okay, first, what do I love? Grace. So what am I going to give to others? Grace.
I tried.
But no, I'm like,
they make it hard.
Do you deserve grace?
Do you deserve?
You know what? She changed it at the last minute because it actually read something about a penis slipping out of a vagina. Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
Can you tell them what it is?
It was something to the effect was like, fellas, stop asking ladies to ride longer when I lean forward, it's going to slip out. And I was like,
right.
That's some shit that needs to be discussed too.
I really
honestly
was looking forward to that.
Well, we could do both.
We could do both.
No, I like that first one because
double.
Oh my! Are we expanding? Are we
yes,
expanding?
let's
I just want to tell you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Saturday, I went. I had a few errands to run. Was it Saturday? I don't know. One of these days. But I just felt like people were trying me. Because what was it? Are people? What was the meme? Are people?
Are people slow, or am I just getting irritated easily?
So let me tell you, from the start of my day, so I go to the grocery store, right? I grab my cart.
Okay.
Right? I turn around.
Paint the picture.
Okay. I turn around to grab a watermelon. I turn back around. It's a family loading their baby into my cart. It's already 97 degrees outside. And I stood there with my watermelon that's heavy. And I thought about it like.
Wait, so you're at your car unloading your groceries and somebody.
No, I'm in the grocery store. Now, mind you, I have to go find the cart in 97 degree weather, right?
Yes.
So outside. I find my cart outside. I push it in. I'm like, watermelon. I grab watermelon, turn around.
Watermelon.
It's baby getting low. I thought about it like, I'm holding this heavy ass watermelon. Like, should I give her grace because she got this kid? I'm like, no, because the daddy here. So I was like, no, that's my cart. And they're like, oh, sorry. He like, 1 second, I'll go get you one. No, you go get you one.
You go get you one.
But the mom understood. The mom understood, right? So I go and I get my cart, right? I turn around, grab some mushrooms. A lady now is loading her bag of apples into my cart. And
what were you wearing?
Right.
Were you invisible?
I was invisible.
What was it about your cart that no one had respect for?
What was it about my cart? What was it about my cart? So then I turn around and I say, oh, that's my cart. No, the lady said, no, is this your cart? I was like, that's my cart. She was like, okay, 1 second.
1 second? Un momento?
She said 1 second. And then continued. I was like, you know what? Give me my damn cart. And it
what store were you at?
Super King, girl.
Oh, girl. You know what?
For
some reason, I envisioned you as Super King telling this story.
I do not know this store.
Girl, it's a valley. I think it's a valley.
Oh, okay. I live in the city.
It was just a day full of that. But I was just like, what is it about this damn cart?
Yeah, that's hella annoying. And not only one instance, but 2 instances.
But let me tell y'all, then
you had "fuck with me" written on your back. You didn't even know it.
Did I? I think
you did. Somebody was like, "Fuck with her." She's the one.
The fact that it happened back to back.
That's what's crazy. Yeah. What color did you have on?
I think I had on pink.
Do you like pink?
Not always, even though I have on pink today. But I don't have a favorite color.
Okay, you don't have a favorite color, but you have a favorite stan group. You're a lamb.
I'm a lamb and a beehive.
But not a favorite color.
No.
I love pink. That's my favorite color.
Olive green.
Yeah. Well, that was a fire meme of the week. Thank you.
Yes, and I'm so glad it was so relatable to you. That was great.
It was very relatable.
That's how we do it. What was your moment for the week that you feel like this meme coincided with your annoyance?
Let us know. Comments.
Ooh. Sorry, put it in the comments. This is my first time, sorry. All right, so did you get your song queued up? Because
I did.
It is time for
Y'all.
Stream, Watch, Listen.
So I have been streaming I have been streaming this song. Okay. I don't know if any of y'all out there smoke or go on trips, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
But this is a perfect song for that. It's very vibey. Let me see if I can get this one. Let me get it to play for y'all.
It's a little ghetto, but.
This sounds like sex at a bonfire.
It's a sample. Okay.
But isn't it vibey?
It's very vibey.
It's giving like Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, their group. I think everybody's kind of like tapping into that old school vibe.
But it's with actual Bootsy Collins and not like
legendary
cosplay,
That's
no hate to Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. I love them, but
Well, my song that I'm listening to right now,
okay.
why not, is totally different. Okay, you know I like the ratchet stuff. Okay,
yes, I love that too.
Yeah, mine was definitely ratchet. I'm like, we're getting. Yes.
Oh,
I saw this. I was like, damn, that's my song too. I gotta find something else.
I love this song.
Song
so
of the
much.
summer.
Song of the summer.
We don't want to play it because we don't want to.
Oh,
okay.
again.
She knows the whole.
With my ratchet ass friends, let's go. That's
never
my
too
joint.
old to hop out at a light.
Never.
I love that song so much.
Okay.
What about you?
I'll twerk anywhere, anytime,
any day,
any day.
Run up the notes again because I low key forgot what I said.
Okay.
Okay. Well, she brings that up.
I by West Side Boogie.
First of all, I just love the intro of this, and this is very ratchet. But let's just get into it.
Why not? We love ratchet.
I ain't kicking it with no bitches for the rest of the motherfucking week.
I like tricking on hoes that bring me more hoes that act right. I like tricking on hoes that bring me more hoes that act right.
I had to fall way before.
Okay. Yo, I low key love that. Like, we just put somebody.
Who is that?
West Side Boogie and Shelly FKA.
And you gotta tell them who F and F is by. I don't think her name gets mentioned enough.
Glorilla.
Glorilla.
I don't like that for her.
The name?
I don't like the name.
Yeah, I don't like the name, but I love the song. So.
Is it not? It's not the Gorilla Glue girl, right?
Ooh,
no,
I don't think so. But that would have been fire.
I think it seems to me like it's like a glow and she a gorilla. I'm a gorilla.
I'm a gorilla. I love it.
You know what I'm saying? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. That's what she want to call herself.
Okay, now what are we watching?
I just finished Stranger Things 4.
Really? You're still watching that?
You haven't gotten into it?
I haven't watched one episode.
I mean,
so I was Stranger Things. Stranger Things.
You're a Stranger Gang.
I was in the Stranger Gang season 1
Yeah.
and half of season 2.
Yeah.
What made you stop watching
I don't know. It just got real. Like watching it at night is mad scary.
Is
it's
it
just,
really?
Yeah, it's just a lot. Like it's just too much blood and just gore. I can't watch it.
You're not for the gore.
I'm not for the gore. Like, cause you watch Game of Thrones and all that. Like, you were
Game of Thrones is the number 1 show in the ever to come out. I know
exactly. Like
number 1 show
and
ever.
Stuff like that. I just can't like watch people dying and like blood and all that stuff. So yeah. But I am, however, about to watch. Did you guys watch the first episode of P Valley?
I haven't watched
did.
it.
Okay.
It was a little slow, and I didn't do the second one yet.
Okay.
And then, like we mentioned last week too, the mask thing. I could tell y'all started filming that in late 2020, early 2021. But okay, we've moved past it. I don't.
So the actors had masks on in the show?
Everybody had on a mask.
Yeah.
Wow.
They had to show that they were responsible. That's all. But I haven't watched it yet. But
it's weird to, even though we're not far removed from it, it's weird
to see it now.
Yeah. Especially, I'm like, did y'all not do like extensive COVID testing?
Probably not.
It's just a little weird to see. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's weird to see it.
So let me tell you the best movie that's on Netflix right now. And it's called Hustle.
Oh yeah, it's on my watch list. It's on my watch list.
It's so good.
It's really good.
It's really good. It's really, really good.
What is it about?
So it's about Adam Sandler, without giving away Sandler. It's him and Queen Latifah. They're like in a relationship, and he's like a retired coach, and so like he ends up coaching for like
him and Queen Latifah.
Right, just off that. That's what I watched it for. I was
They go together?
They go together, and they have a baby,
and they have a child,
and they got a baby,
and they got a baby. The baby's grown too.
Yeah,
biracial looking. They went and casted the baby and everything.
I'm not gonna lie, their relationship didn't give cringe though. It gave like
it didn't.
It looked,
but honestly, they
it?
Also weren't that close really ever.
Yeah.
Like it was more like his story, and Queen Latifah was like in the background. But even when they had their like scenes where they were supposed to be like lovey dovey, having moments,
real quick.
It was real like, I know the truth, or it's just like y'all run and reach for it. But I like to see the different. She's not for that.
You're right. She's not even for that team, but she killed it though. I love Queen Latifah.
She did, yeah.
It was a bomb movie though.
Okay.
It was bomb. Anybody else?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna say mine's is super childish because I don't even consume that much TV. Probably because I work in it. I be needing a break. But The Floor Is Lava on Netflix. If you ever need like just
some background
TV, or you doing something like and you want to multitask but you don't want to be in silence, or you just need a quick mental break from whatever is going on. That shit is so silly.
Yes.
Have you seen it? Have you heard of it?
I haven't. I don't even know what it's about, but
it's like a friggin' like an obstacle course type of show, and people are like jumping on shit, and if they fall off, they fall in like this big ass pool of lava, and then they're trying to win like $2,000. Like,
girl,
the prize money
not for
is,
$2,000.
You don't remember
the
when
prize money is so low, but it's fun though.
Okay.
You don't remember when the kids and like social media was doing the floor is lava? So if somebody comes in a room like and they say the floor is lava, you got to get off the floor. Like your feet
That's
and
a
body
childhood
can't.
game.
Well, I mean,
You never played as a kid?
not as a kid. I played it like 3 years ago as an adult. The kids were playing it. We played it as kids?
I remember that as a child. But like the floor is lava, anybody got to be like,
So if somebody comes in right now and say the floor is lava,
you got to get off the
you
floor.
got to get off the floor.
Yeah.
So that's the premise of the game.
Oh, I played that before as a kid.
But it's super like elevated because it's a whole game show
Right.
and
Yeah,
they're like
yeah.
in teams and shit.
Okay.
But it's
I
funny.
think I'll watch that.
Yeah.
You know, it reminds me of this other show called Is It Cake on Netflix where like they make the bakers make the stuff. You don't know. You have to decide if it's cake or not. But anyway, a successful first actual episode of the Convo. Demi Lobo, CoCo, our girl Izzy is here in the building. I had so much fun. What about you guys?
Yes.
I had a blast.
I loved it. I loved
Yes.
it.
What's your
This was
Instagram?
a good combo.
It was a good convo. Courtney, what's your Instagram?
Instagram me at 8.
Wait,
Instagram me.
Delete all that shit. Delete all that shit.
Delete that. Instagram me at Courtney Ivy. That's COURTNEY IVY.
What about you, Izzy?
Instagram me at Izzy_absolutely_.
Okay, 2 underscores.
Will
And I'm
do.
at Demi Lobo, DemiLobo. That's the Convo, episode 1. We'll see you guys next week.
Yes.
Bye.